Our next guest has sold over 100 million records, received 33 gold records, and has performed for millions of fans throughout his 6-decade-long music career. I'm talking about Donny Osmond, who will be at the Florida Theater July 27th, and he's here with me now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure to be with you, Jordan.
Oh, this is so cool. This is like a bucket list thing to be able to talk to you. So with a career that long.
Well, if I'm ever feeling depressed, I'll give you a call. You make it feel good. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll make each other feel good. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
But with a career that long, Donny, so what can we expect at your show? Because you have so much music. Like, how do you choose your set list?
Well, that's a very good question. It's probably the most extensive show I've ever put together because pretty much everything I've done in 6 decades of show business is in this show. So when I tour this, it's about a 2-hour show probably. And the reason I don't know the length of the show because there is a segment in the show where it's free for all. I turn the show over to the audience and they can pick any song I've ever recorded on all 65 albums that I've done. And we do it. So the show changes every night. So how do I do the set list? It all depends on the night. It depends on the audience. That's what's so cool about this show.
I was going to say that's really cool because then if you've seen, if someone has seen your show in another city, they know they're going to get a different show, right?
Exactly. And well, this is my Las Vegas residency show. And I decided to tour this. It's probably the most extensive tour I've ever done. I don't know if I'll ever do this big of a show on a tour again. It's like 46 cities in 2 months or something like that.
Wow. Oh my God.
So I'm bringing Las Vegas to Jacksonville.
Okay, I like the sound of that. That sounds really cool. And you actually had an album that came out in 2021 called Start Again. What inspired that album? I mean, the fact that you're still making music, I think, is so cool.
Probably the most important song I've ever written in my entire career. It's the title track of the album. It is my 65th album, and it's actually in the show. And a lot of people have said that's become their mantra in life. Start again. It doesn't matter what you've done in life, the mistakes, whatever it might be, you start again. And in this show, you actually see the entire curvature of my entire career, the ups and the downs. So I've had to start again time and time again. And that's what's most interesting about this show. This lady came up to me after one performance. She said something that was so significant. She said, I not only saw your life flash before my eyes, I saw my own life flash before my eyes because I lived all of those experiences with you. So it's a fun show to do. It's really difficult because there's a lot of dancing in it. When you win Dancing with the Stars, people expect to see dancing. So I have 8 of the greatest dancers you've ever seen, and I keep up with them. So it's just a jam-packed show.
And because you've done so much, Donny, what would you say, and this might be so hard, like picking your favorite child or something, but what is your most proud moment in your career?
Probably this interview.
Oh, stop.
That is like trying to pick a favorite child. I have no idea. I mean, there's been so much that I've done in 6 decades. It's very difficult. I mean, there are highlights, there are peaks and valleys. If we take a broad swath of the whole entire thing, Puppy Love was a big one. The Donny Marie Show was a big one. Mm-hmm. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, winning Dancing with the Stars, The Masked Singer, of course, doing the voice of Captain Shang in the Disney movie Mulan. That was a big one. In fact, we do a huge production number in this tour. We turned the entire theater into a Mulan experience. Disney allowed me to use the actual footage from the film. And we do the same choreography, the same stick fight dancing as Captain Shang on the big screens behind me. It's pretty cool. And what's really interesting is that a lot of the younger people who come to the show, I see their faces like, you're Captain Shang? It's really, really fun to see that experience.
Yes, my director, Kinsey, in my ear. Kinsey, how old are you? She's 23, and she's like, is he the one who sang in Mulan? Isn't that cool? That's so cool.
Tell Kinsey she'll know this song. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. She'll get that song.
She was finishing the line in my ear. That is so cool. She said iconic. How awesome is that? Yeah. And then, I mean, I asked you what the proudest moment was, but I'm sure that kind of correlates with like what's the coolest thing you've been able to do over your career. But if it's something different, let me know.
Well, I know this sounds like a promotional line, but it's not. Probably the most significant thing I've ever done is this residency in Las Vegas because it encompasses everything I've done in my entire career. I did an interview not long ago. This guy told me, he says, Donnie, do you know how significant that residency is? I says, what do you mean? He said, well, you're you're on the Las Vegas Strip, the entertainment capital of the world. You're doing a solo show, and it's only on the billboard. It says Donnie, not Donny Osmond, but just Donnie. He said, "Do you know how significant that is? So you're only using your first name, and everybody knows who you are."
That is really, really cool.
It is kind of cool because when you look at the whole spectrum of my career, there's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs. But this one that I'm doing right now, my residency in Las Vegas, is pretty darn significant.
Donnie, thank you so much for joining us today. This was such a highlight in my day
Well, I'm
and maybe
looking
even
forward to
my
coming to
career.
Jacksonville because I'm bringing, like I said earlier, I'm bringing Las Vegas to Jacksonville.
Hey,
We're bringing the entire show. We're not cutting any corners. I'm bringing the entire production.
oh my gosh, it's going to be fabulous. And just to remind everyone, the show is July 27th, and you can get your tickets at floridatheater.com. Thanks again, Donnie.
Or actually, you can go to Donny.com because that's Donny everything. So Donny, make it easy.
Yeah, that's it. One word, Donnie. We all know it now. Oh my gosh, this was so fabulous. So safe travels.
Good to talk to you. And Kinsey, keep on singing that song.
Did you hear him, Kinsey? He said, keep on singing that song.